Oh, yes. All right. I guess we're live. That was actually pretty fast. I was impressed. I was impressed by the YouTube live on your phone situation. I didn't know how that would work out. Welcome. Welcome to Industry Chat. My name's Dave Thomas, and if you're probably not new around here, if you're on going to get on this live feed here because you're on our YouTube page and you've seen it before. Just give it a minute for people to come in. I'll give it a couple minutes here. Just do my thing over here while I'm waiting for you guys. And I'll show you guys this while I'm waiting. I got this. This is a Duke Canyon lip balm, but it's like heavy duty. Like, look how big this thing is. Like, look at. I mean, it's not like your normal chapstick. This is a man's chapstick. This is a man's. What's up, guys? Hey, what's up? Oh, Drew, how you doing? Thanks for heading over, everybody. Appreciate that. If you are new around here, make sure you subscribe. But you guys are probably already sub. That's why you already know this live feed's going on. But thanks for joining. I was just making my rounds. I was just over on Facebook. I just wanted to come by to each of the live platforms, talk a little industry. If you guys have questions or want to talk about anything, what's up, WC? How are you? I was just saying earlier. To Ben Pittman over on the Facebook that we're shouting out some of the people now in the classic series, so it's very exciting because um, that makes great soap. Duke Canyon, yeah. This stuff's they had a whole bunch of different things, obviously. So I got this at a Target actually, but I just remember thinking I got this and I got this other thing because it said man's. They're every man Jack hand sanitizer, but it actually smells way better than like your normal hand sanitizer. Anyway, so the classic series, you guys have been seeing it here on YouTube, dramatically on YouTube. Actually, been posting shorts and the full videos, and those have been a lot of fun. And I'm not like an expert in history of these bows, but I can tell you that a lot of the bows are a lot better than I thought they'd be. The one thing I was surprised by, and you guys might agree if you shoot it, but I really was surprised with the hand shock from the original Matthews bows. I I just never thought that those bows would be bad in any way, but then after shooting the Ultra, um, all the original the Ultra did it, the was it the FX Light, Featherlight, Max Featherlight, and so it was interesting. Now I'm not saying other brands don't do that either. I haven't shot those years with other brands yet to know, but I'm sure they do. But it just had such a weird kick to the like I never experienced hand shock really like that. I'm so used to the newer stuff that didn't have nearly anything like that. That was like a loud, like it was almost like something pulled you forward. It was very strange. Um, so yeah, so there's that, and then we have a lot more coming. So I have probably 6 or 10 bows just sitting there ready to be filmed. A lot came from A3 bowstrings, and then I have Gas bowstring sent us like another 10 coming back. So it's going to be crazy coming up. So my goal is to try to film most of them over the next 2 weeks if I can. And then I bought a new editing computer, a new Apple Studio. If you guys haven't seen it, thing's like wicked powerful. It's an Ultra. It's got ton of power, like night and day from my current iMac. And so my goal is to get the better computer so that I could number one be able to edit faster, but also add more cool graphics and stuff because you can't really do what they call generators on everything. So you need to have where am I? Oh, there's your chat. I couldn't see the chat. I think I did that right. What's up, Pennsylvania? What's up, Jeff? All right. Okay, yeah. All right, cool. Just make sure the chat's still working. So anyway, yeah. So if you can add those graphics, you can do some cool stuff. Like if you hold something in your hand, you want to, show something, you got an arrow point to that piece on your hand. So I want to make sure I had those graphics working before I continued editing. So I should have that new computer soon, this week or next week. Kind of exciting. Yes. So Darton. So okay. So Richard. I don't know if you go by Rick or Richard, but I I talked to Randy at Darton, and so he is supposed to send us the new. He wants to send us a new bow that he's working on soon. So like I think he was supposed to send us like one of these 22 bows, but I think he's going to just send us a 23 bow. So I think we're somewhere in the middle there. Now, as far as old Dartons, yes, I have a Darton Viper coming from 2000. I think it was 2000. No, 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 97 or something like that, right? 97. So the Darton Viper was the first bow I ever killed a deer with. That's I really wanted it. So I found a lady in Washington that had this bow, and I saw that she posted it on Archery Sales Forum on Facebook, and I had reached out, and no one bought it. This was like back in June of last year. So I reached out to her and I said, you still selling this bow? How much you want for it? She threw out some stupid astronomical number, like $200 for this bow, plus all these junk accessories on it. So I'm like, look, I'll give you $125 for the bow and nothing on it. Just, it literally, it needed new strings. It was like strings were broke on it. I mean, it literally. So anyhow, long story short, it ended up being like $100 to ship it. So I'm like, wow, I mean, what is what it is. Now you're at 220. So then she's like, hesitant because of how much does it ship it. And so finally, she tells me like where it's coming from. Because I said, well, let me put it in UPS and check out your zip code and see what I can figure out. Turns out it's like right by this A3 bowstring. So I'm like, take it to them. I'll pay you, and so they'll do the strings and they'll ship it here for free. So I'm like, this has worked out perfectly. So A3 hooked it up. The situation was perfect. She dropped it off at their shop. It was like 30 minutes from her. And then she gave it to me for $80. So it was like literally a great situation. So really excited about that. So Darton Viper will be on the show. My dad's XI Silverhawk will be on the show that he had. And I can't find anything on this bow. I don't know if anybody out there can help me find something. I'm looking for anything you can find on the XI Silverhawk. Something I cannot find. So that's the other issue we run into is finding information on these bows. So some of them were easy to find. Other ones are super hard. Like a good example is a Tasman from PSE. I could find the Tasman HC, but I can't find the original Tasman. It was very, very strange. And I found a document that had all the old data in it, but I couldn't find that specific Tasman. So it's been interesting trying to get that information. It's a lot harder than I thought it'd be, put it that way. So yeah, other than that, podcast's going well. I don't know if you guys are able to tune in. We put it right here on YouTube. So it's been fun. Most of those will premiere as though they're live, but they're not. So just a heads up. So if you're commenting and thinking we're going to reply, we're most likely not on chat. So just so you know, because what I do is I just premiere them so people can schedule them and make it a little easier to make sure you don't forget it. But those have been doing well, and thank you for the support on YouTube. It's been a lot of fun. Our ultimate goal, again, sorry, I just saw some comments, but I lost them. Ben, we don't have any Victory Arrow giveaways coming up at this time. I haven't really discussed that with Victory yet. That's something that's still like our deal with them is kind of early phase. So we started work with them already, but like it's kind of like early phase where we don't have it situated yet for things like staff VIP pricing, giveaways, things like that. So we're just still in the infancy where we just started this type of thing. I would just get them, to be honest. If I'm being honest with you, those arrows are awesome. I've been very happy with the Victory arrows. I've been very happy with them. They've been hitting hard. In fact, I had my first one break the other day. I was filming a video on what was the broadhead? Uh, what the heck was the broadhead? It blew, everything blew up. It was a huge explosion. What the heck was it? Dang it, I can't check my phone to see the video, but I'll post the video soon here. But anyway, the arrow goes in and it hits the target. It goes through the metal, goes through the wood, and it does the funkiest thing I've ever seen, where it just explodes the arrow in like 5 pieces. So you have like the main arrow goes like this, and then goes into the target to the right, which misses the main target. Then you have like a piece that goes in and then breaks off, another piece that goes in stuck in and bends and breaks, and then the knock was a lighted knock. Somehow it went in, and the pressure from the impact, the pressure bent the knock from the battery. So the battery was bent. I'm like, how? It was on the outside, didn't even touch anything. It was just literally the pressure of the impact that, and I was thinking, wow, that's like insane if you think about that power. Um, but I'm trying to think what that dang broadhead was. I don't know why I can't imagine what it was. Hmm. Oh, dang. Grim Reaper. Yeah, Grim's a pretty vicious broadhead. They've done a good job. They have like a, I don't know what the word is. They're like, I don't want to say legendary, but Grim Reaper's got like, they do like zero marketing from what I can see from Grim Reaper. Um, but I don't know. I just think it's interesting they do like zero marketing I've ever really seen out of Grim Reaper. Very small, but yet everybody knows Grim Reaper. It's like a rage almost in the sense. It's not that big, but still pretty big. They're like legendary. All right, let's see. Drew, you had a question. Sorry, I have to tap the screen to see the. So, Drew, we don't know yet we're going. That's one of the reasons I was talking to Chris over there, and I told him we probably aren't going to be able to come this year. I don't know, because my goal was I want to set it up to where I can go to everything next year now. So that's what I'm trying to figure out. So I'm like, I was telling Tim, like, look, we never travel. We don't do any of these shoots or anything. It's not that we really want to go and shoot, but like, these are our people, like this is archery is like our thing. And like, these are the people who watch our stuff. They're out and shooting these shoots and doing these things. I said, we should probably go and meet people and chat and have a good time and like learn, how to do like a on the road type thing, which we don't usually do. I mean, we got families, we got things going on here. It's not the simple. We have full day jobs, so it'd be a little bit tricky. But now with being mobile for your real job and stuff, you can work on the road, which changes a little bit of the dynamic of what you can do now as far as travel goes. Now, Kevin, one of the other owners, has an RV that can pull the trailer. So it might be a perfect scenario just to travel with him next year through certain months, like, go to the Wisconsin. So Wisconsin for us, like 9 hours. So like we would go to Wisconsin, do a shoot with HHA, go to Total Archery Challenge in 2 or 3 states. Yep, Average Jack, I believe you. That's hilarious. I don't know them have done any marketing since I've known them. I think they sent me one pack of broadheads a long time ago. Long time ago. Yeah, so Drew, we do go to the Woods and Water Outdoor Weekend. That's like our biggest one. So we'll do those are the two we usually do. Last year we didn't because it was on kids hunting weekend. But this year, we are going to Woods and Water. We're making it a specific thing. That'll probably be where we debut our new trailer that's going to have the archery history in it. We're going to start working on it soon here. We're going to turkey camp. We're going to bring the trailer back, and then we're going to start working on it. BHP tack. I wish that we had like a big money backer that we could actually create our own events and stuff. That would be awesome. Or even just go in on the Total Archery Challenge, right? And like own a part of it, right? And you do it together or something. Because we have a great name for it. We just need the funding to create something cool. Or even like a BowHunterPlanet superstore that's like, Bass Pro on steroids. You know what I mean? Like just archery. Like, can you imagine all bow hunting store that's so big it just overpowers all the major retailers? Like, it'd be cool to do something really different with it. And the cool part is we have the media part down, so we really just would need the shop because really we could control the media out of the shop, which could be really cool. Yeah, I heard that, Drew. I heard they had a big registration issue. A lot of people were complaining about that last year. Yeah, I heard that. So we'll see, Ben. Maybe someday, maybe somebody smart will come along and say, you know what, that bow hunter planet could do a lot of great things if I had control of that thing. Just need my little bit of money behind it. So, all right, guys. Well, hey, have a great night. I can see everybody's tatering off, so I'm gonna go. But you guys have a good night, and we'll talk soon. And be good. I don't know what I'm doing.